Peter Lopez.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming here. Thank you so much for coming here. Welcome to Canada.
Thank you, sir.
The question I have to ask is about the Integrity Commission and the follow-up on what it disclosed with regards to illicit enrichment. Because if we in overseas don't have an opportunity to share with you that we too see it. And by the way, I have a home in Jamaica. We never sell it, we still have it. It is doing well, but I'm asking you, sir. We are very, very concerned about the recent revelation, and we're asking the government, your government, the next government of Jamaica, what are we going to do about it? One person went to jail because he's told some money.
Mr. Lopez, time.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Lopez.
Should I answer that? Should I stand up and answer?
What is up to you? What is your
What them can ask me at the back?
Fisherman.
Yeah, I'll stand up.
Fisherman.
Yes. As you heard when I spoke, I believe that the people must have trust and confidence in their leaders, and the leaders have to earn that trust. And part of that is creating an architecture, creating structures in the society that accumulated when I was a Minister of Justice, because we had a system before where there were several agencies that were dealing with different aspects of it. They weren't talking to each other, they weren't talking to any law enforcement agencies, and it was ineffective. So we redesigned that, we looked at best practice across the world, we took the things that we thought had worked well elsewhere, and we designed our own system, which is what is in the Integrity Commission Act. Not perfect, it will need reform and adjustment over time, but it has some significant powers. It has power to prosecute people for corruption offenses, which did not exist before. It has power to share information with other agencies, tax agencies, law enforcement agencies, and it has power to receive information from them as well. Before they were operating in silos, now they can share information. They can also share information with similar bodies and receive information from similar bodies outside of Jamaica. So it's a very powerful tool. Now, illicit enrichment is an offense under Jamaican law. It's a corruption offense. It is in section, I think it's 14.5 of the Corruption Prevention Act. And essentially what it means is, you have assets and wealth that your income that you have declared, your lawful income, could never support that. So, and then you have an obligation when asked by the Integrity Commission to explain how you acquired those assets. You have to satisfy them that you did so lawfully. And if you can't satisfy them that you did so lawfully, that's an offense. And it's a serious offense. Now, unfortunately, the Prime Minister was under investigation for arising from his annual filings, because all parliamentarians in Jamaica and public servants earning above a certain threshold have to file a declaration each year with the Integrity Commission declaring all their assets, all their debts, and their income. And they look through it and they investigate it and look into it. And when they looked into his, they were not satisfied, and they decided to investigate him for illicit enrichment. The problem is that this became known, not that he was under investigation, but that there were 6 members of parliament who were under investigation for illicit enrichment. And this was known because in the annual report of the Integrity Commission, which is sent to parliament, they said there are 6 members of parliament who are under investigation for illicit enrichment. Everybody said, who are these people? Who are these people? They will not disclose that until their report goes to parliament on each of those cases. The law doesn't allow them to say anything about it until they report to parliament. So it was a big thing. Now the Prime Minister knew from August 2023, and even before actually, based on the report that has come out now, that he was under investigation. He did not disclose it, even though it was a huge issue in the country. And even when asked subsequently, he fudged the answer and did not disclose that he was under it. Now, then, in September, I think it was, this year, the report came to Parliament for him. And it said, yes, he's under investigation. Furthermore, the Integrity Commission could not conclude their investigation because some information that they asked him to provide, he refused to provide. And so they said that they recommended referring the matter to the Financial Investigations Division of the country, which is a financial crimes investigator, and to